up guys, Zealot21 here, bringing you guys another Call of Duty World War II video, and today I'm going to bring you guys the best Gewehr 43 class setup for this game right now. Now this class setup is good in both hardcore and core, because I know this gun is really good in hardcore, but this class setup also works in regular core game modes that are not hardcore, which it might be stupid to say that at first, but this gun, in my opinion, is the best hardcore weapon in the game. And when it comes to, regular, not in that game mode, it's really good as well, but you need this class setup to do it. So if you would like to stick around and see what it is, that'd be great. And drop a like, and let's get right into this. So the first thing I want to get into with this weapon is making sure you're having the infantry division if playing in core and the mountain division in hardcore, because these two divisions are really good for this weapon, mainly because in infantry you get more ammo for it, and you also get an extra attachment. And this class setup needs the extra attachment or run primed, because one of the attachments I'm going to give you is hit or miss depending on your playstyle. So first things first, we're going to want to be running the quick draw, and the quick draw is just one of those things I think you should run on every single class. It's very good. The aim down sights is really needed, especially on like assault rifles where it's not the fastest in general. Like it's not like an SMG like the Sten, which I will be making a video on that very soon. But the Sten has a faster than the Gewehr. So right now, which you're gonna want to have a quick draw on it, and then you're gonna want to have rapid fire on it, because this weapon it fires faster but it needs to be a little bit faster than it already is. Because, well, I mean, like, it's already faster. I mean, it's faster than the M1 Garand and the SVT-40, and I think it has, like, one more damage than the M1A1 Carbine. So, it's like that nice happy medium. But to be able to get all these kills really fast and making sure that let's say you miss one, you're not going to get penalized for it, rapid fire is definitely important. So, I really suggest that. Now, the next one where it's kind of hit or miss, this was the hit or miss one depending what you're playing on. And that's really going to be I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's the headshot attachment. I forget the name on it, but you know what I'm talking about. The one that increases headshot damage. That one is hit or miss. Cause like if you play hardcore, it's not needed. But if you're playing core, it's so good. Cause you run rapid fire in that, and you're spraying in the upper part of the body. It helps you win so many more gunfights, especially when you're just spamming the trigger and you're hip firing around a guy for either, let's say it's core and you're running around on keratin and you just spray a guy in the face. It's not gonna matter if you miss a shot because you're firing enough, and you know if you hit him in the head with any of them, you're gonna do so much damage to him. You have enough time for a follow-up shot. So this one is really hit or miss on your play style and what you're playing. So I thought I'd just use that attachment there. But the final attachment, and that's gonna be the lens sight. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to agree with this. I guarantee you no one's going to agree with this. But I think the lens sight is really, really good, especially for the Gewehr, because the iron sights, to me, like compared to World at War, they're better. But to me, there's something weird about them, and I just feel like they clog a lot of the screen where you're aiming. Because I feel like if when you're shooting the weapon and you're shooting right at somebody, it feels like it's jumping side to side or something, or it's just like when it moves, that little stick in the middle just bounces all around, and it's just like I don't know. I've missed a lot of shots and not kill a lot of people, mainly because I'll lose them or they'll jump and I'll lose them in the sights. With the lens sight, what you want to be running on is that little dot reticle. And if you don't have it, it's really easy to get. It's just 50 kills with the lens sight, and that thing will be definitely worth your time. Because what you'll be able to do is see a lot better, and it's not as cramped. And I just think the lens sight is something you're going to need. I don't like the iron sights. Maybe you do like the iron sights, but for me, I think the lens sight is the best. And now we're going to be moving on to basic trainings. Like I said, you gotta run primed. Primed is, in my opinion, I think it's still the best basic training in the game besides inconspicuous. And what prime does, if you don't know, it just allows you to have less flinch or lesser flinch than normal, and allows you to have an extra attachment. And the extra attachment is priceless, especially if you put it on the infantry class. It's going to be really, really good. The infantry class with this, and then you run the Gewehr, and you're playing core, and you're running through people. You can run all those attachments I said. You're going to melt people with this, and you're going to have less flinch, which you need with a semi-auto weapon. If you don't have like something to reduce flinch with a semi-auto weapon, you're going to get screwed over. Because I just don't even dare try to use this thing without primed. And let's say you're just not using primed in general any of your class setups, this is something that you need to use. So definitely use this. It'll help you out. And that's basically it for basic training. That's the best one you can use. Now, moving on to my last thing is the tacticals and just the lethals. I'm barely gonna touch on this, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's just important because I still people still doing this, and that's basically running the right grenade. Never run the frag. Never run the other grenade. Just the frag in general. Never run it. If you're gonna run a frag, run the thing that looks like a potato masher. Just use it because that thing it sticks and it's broken. This thing has the arc of a fucking frisbee launcher. This thing goes, you could dead ass be behind cover, throw it, and it's gonna arc and find somebody. And the timer on it is so much shorter. And plus, with a frag grenade, it rolls, bro. This thing, you hit somebody with it, it's gonna stick to them. It's a kill. So use this grenade if you're gonna use any grenade. I think that's just worth it. And then tactical wise, fuck the tacticals. Just don't use them. I think they're pointless unless you're trying to play war and on a smoke. They're useless. So just stay away from those in general. Now, my last thing is secondary. Now, secondaries, please, 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 if you're going to use secondaries, which you're going to, use the machine pistol. I'm not running it in this gameplay. Why? Because I don't have it unlocked yet. I just prestiged, but I still have this weapon, and I hadn't found this class setup, and it's really, really good. But run the machine pistol. The machine pistol is the best secondary in the game. It'll help you out. And let's say you're shooting this Gewehr. It has 10 shots. You run out because you shot a bunch of people. Guy comes behind you, quickly switch, shoot the guy with the machine pistol. It's basically a pocket SMG. It's broken in my opinion, and I hope they never nerf it because, well, it's just so much fun to use. So that's the best thing you can use for a secondary, and I think that's basically class setup. So yeah, this was a short little class setup for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Parts of it you thought that could have been changed, feel free to leave that in the comments. But yeah, so if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button down below, and feel free to subscribe or for more of these class setups. These class setups I'm going to be making a lot of the time, and I really hope you enjoy them. And if you do like them, feel free to stick around. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.